Hi. The other day, Lauren and Lath, who's my relationship is wife and son, went to a wedding, and I saw a video of several videos of my son, who's 3 years old, dancing on the floor with all these adults. There were kids too, but a lot of adults. And these videos were of him just dancing, dancing, jumping around, just going, with really no regard for anything else around him. The dancing while no one's watching thing, even though there were certainly lots of people watching. But he didn't have an awareness of it, and so he was just dancing. And I was watching these videos. I was at work, so I wasn't there. And watching these videos, and it felt like something that I've known before, that I have done before too, that everyone's probably done before, where you're a kid and you're moving without any purpose other than just to move, or doing without a reason, action without reason, just this doingness, pure action that I feel like I've lost personally, and I feel like a lot of other adults have lost as well. It's hard to even talk about this because it's all bottled up in all of us, to be able to describe this anxiety and pain that we all carry with us, but we don't really want to share with each other because it's almost shameful to do it. We can only share the joy, right? As minimal as it is. We're not really supposed to share pain, to share the anxiety we all wake up with and go to sleep with and go about our day-to-day existence with. And we are taught and encouraged to find solace in these jobs and actions that generate money and theoretically happiness. And sometimes it does generate money. sometimes it generates happiness, but I think a lot of time it doesn't generate the latter, really. And any happiness it does generate is fleeting. And so the reason I bring this up is, here I am, waking up with anxiety, going to bed with it, all of the pain and fear that everyone else feels. Not everyone else, but a lot of people, I think. And perhaps my Band-Aid is, here we are on this YouTube channel, right, where I'm talking about alcohol, which the very essence of alcohol is as a numbing agent, if you really think about it. Alcohol numbs. And we celebrate it in America. And we disguise it with brands. And, I drink this particular bourbon, and it makes that numbing that I'm really doing much more sub-level, because I'm doing it in style. I'm numbing in style. And incidentally, I am a salesman of numb. I'm a bartender, right? And even in my free time, I talk about numbing agents. So I do it professionally for money, and I pay money as a hobby to run this YouTube channel to talk about it. So I must be pretty deep in numbing myself and encouraging others to numb themselves in style, right? But I do wake up often, and I question, this. Well, I mean, I question, life itself, right? I mean, what we're all doing here, and how we're acting around each other, and communicating through these deep barriers, and acting like they're not there, even though they are very much there. And it's kids and some adults who don't have those barriers that we all really envy. That's why kids, I think, are so precious to us, and why woke adults are so precious to us, is because somehow they're able to exist in this reality of barriers and masks and numbing and just be, So we know that there's the possibility of that. And I guess we just know how to do it. How to live like that, how to act through that. And maybe that's what religion is trying to find our way back to that childlike sense of existence. And maybe that's why we drink alcohol, is to numb ourselves, to forget that we're so deeply shrouded in these barriers of pain and anxiety. I want whoever's watching this to know that I feel it too, a lot, just like you do. That thing you wake up with, that thing you go to sleep with, and the thing you carry around with you all day, in between those two seemingly stable checkpoints of sleep and wake. So I'm there too, and we all have this pain, these pains, these our own versions of them, and these fears. And all we can really do is try to understand it. And using these numbing agents, great, whatever. But that's what it is it's a numbing agent. It's not permanent. It's just Band-Aids. Pretty destructive band-aids. Band-aids that eat your flesh from the inside.